Rodriguez. Next up, Councilmember Kalos.
Thank you, Chairman Levine. Thank you, First Deputy Commissioner Kavanaugh. I'd like to provide special recognition to my borough commissioner, Castro. He's been incredibly helpful. I've been on the job less than 100 days, but parks are a big deal in my district. And also for me, I've been a huge fan of the Shape Up Centers. I've been publicizing them in my newsletters for more than 2 years now. I'm a triathlete. I spend a lot of my time in your parks training. You've helped me lose about 40 pounds. And whether it's swimming across the East River from Brooklyn Bridge Park to South Street Seaport, swimming in the Hudson for the New York City Triathlon, or running up and down the East River Esplanade up to 125th Street, down to 59th Street Bridge and back, because that's our piece and we can't actually go past either of those. We're blockaded at both. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So I'm Councilmember Ben Kalos. I represent the east side. That's east of 2nd Avenue, east of Lexington. I don't have Central Park. My district doesn't have access to it. In fact, we have the least parkland of any district in the city. And I also have El Barrio. And so we're dealing with this issue of not having very much park space. And then as my colleague, Councilmember Tragers, brought up, we're dealing with a post-Sandy world, and my district is rated a Category AE flood zone, which means it is the highest flood rating there is. So if there's a flood, it's hitting my district. It is hitting my parks. And so what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about is the East River Esplanade. That is, for all intents and purposes, we have a couple of small parks, but that's our big park that serves most of the community. And we have a university, Rockefeller University. They're going to build 3.5 square blocks over the FDR. They're going to take up hundreds of square feet of our parkland so that they can use it for a private nonprofit use. They're going to have a closed campus except for 3 hours a day. So 3 hours once a week, a day on Fridays. Public will be invited onto the campus. So giving up 3.5 blocks, we're getting 3 hours of usage a week. And we have an East River Esplanade, and I actually want to thank you. My predecessor, Councilmember Jessica Lappin, had you guys do a 2012-2013 work study. The result of that was that our Esplanade needs $115 million in repairs, and that if we don't do those repairs, what we're looking at is reconstruction costs of $430 million, and that's in 2012-2013 dollars, not in 10 years from now. So I guess my quick question is just, in the $2.5 billion capital construction budget for 2014-2017, what is your total commitment to the East River Esplanade?
I don't have that number in front of me right now, but we can provide it for you.
Is it included?
We have $3 million to deal with it.
We have some money, $3 million, to deal with a specific issue at 114th Street. There may be other funds tied to other development projects along the East River Esplanade that I just don't have the figures for in front of me.
So if I can ask if you have an answer, sorry.
But that's citywide.
So the East River Esplanade runs from 60th Street in my district up through El Barrio, which is still my district, into Melissa Marco-Verito, the Speaker's district. So this is, on her behalf too, it's an issue for both of us.
Yes.
We also have parts of the park. We have piers that have been closed and are no longer being used as parkland and need $11 million over and above the 115. But I guess the question is, will you join me in trying to save $315 million? By a stitch in time saves 9 and investing the 115 that we need?
We agree that the East River Esplanade is in need of serious attention. As I mentioned in my testimony, we are working on a comprehensive inspection and maintenance plan for the coastline that falls under the Parks Department's jurisdiction, including parts of the East River Esplanade. I can't give you a firm dollar commitment sitting here right now, but we do recognize both the importance as a recreational facility and the role it plays in protecting the community from flooding.
Thank you very, very much. And if for when you come back for the final budget testimony, if we can have a concrete number set aside so that we can make sure that we do have resiliency for Manhattan and the East Side, that we do have the parks, and that we are saving that $315 million that would otherwise have to be spent if we ignore this problem and just let the East River Esplanade fall into the river. And thank you very much for your attention on this. It is absolutely crucial.
You're welcome.